What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the JW Show. I'm the kid JW. Make sure you hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate it. And also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kicking It with JW. Now, diving right on in, how do you balance work and personal? I asked that question because, let's face it, we work 80 plus hours a week. Sometimes some people work way more than 80 hours a week, but we work 80 or more hours a week, with our, grinding it out, trying to survive in the world. And then at the same time, we also have our personal life that we have to try to keep going as well, too. And it's not enough hours in a day, and it's definitely not a lot of days in the week. So how do you balance work life and personal life? Me personally, I always tell myself this. I work for 8 hours a day. So let's say, for example, I work 9 to 5, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's work. I give myself, if I was commuting to work, I'll give myself that commute time to de-stress, let all that negative energy from work, let that out. So when I come home, I'm in a positive mindset. And then when I get home, I make sure to dedicate time, for myself, for the other half. I make sure to dedicate time for that. And then at the same time, at the end of the night, once I get time to unwind from, work and whatnot on the way home, or when I'm working, since I work from home, I dedicate an hour or two for my own self. That means I'm either at the gym, cooking dinner, catching up on TV shows, and then to round the night out, spending quality time with the other half. So that way, I got that balance. And then if I want to work on something for myself, that last hour or two before bedtime, that's when I work on it. Now, weekends are also very important because if you saw the last video that's over at Worlds Collide, date nights, when the weekends come, that's Friday and Saturday. So Friday night, Saturday, obviously if you're tired from work on a Friday, you may not go out on the Friday night, but you got Saturday. So while you're spending all day Saturday, taking care of business, cleaning, going grocery shopping, or in this day and age, we get food delivered now, get groceries delivered to us. You can spend that time on the weekend catching up, going out to the parks, movies, lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever you want to do. But you also still got a balance. That's what I call a healthy balance. And sometimes people get caught up so far into trying to do work all the time where they forget about their personal life. So make sure you balance that. Make sure you have that work-life balance, because if you have a good, healthy work-life balance, that makes your mental much more better to handle anything that life tends to throw at you. Because if you're stressed out about work and you're bringing your work home, you're not going to have a good personal life. And then also at the same exact time, don't take your personal life to work. It's so many times when I be sitting in the office sometimes, and I hear people complain about their home life, they're miserable. And you could tell the people who are miserable at home because they come in with a bad attitude always and they stay really late. But you also can tell the people who have a great home life because, hey, they're in the morning, cheerful, they're leaving at the correct time, and boom. Now, that's not to say some people may be having a perfect life at home. Some people are just better at having that balance. And that's why I say, if you have a bad day at work, you make sure to leave that bad day at work. So make sure you take that commute home to de-stress and woosah. Or if you work from home, here's the number one thing that I find out that most people struggle with when they work from home. They get into that trap of, I work from home, boom. They clock out from their desk or their home office and they continue doing what they're doing. They'll watch TV or whatever. And here's the thing. When you work from home, you got to get out the house when you clock out so that way you can get out, let whatever work, drama, frustrations and anything, let that out. Whether it's going for a walk around the neighborhood, going to the grocery store, or just going on a quick drive. Getting out the house so you can decompress, relax, and then come back home and start your second half of the day, which is your personal side, helps out wonders. So, a couple of things I'm going to provide to you to help make that work-life balance a little bit easier. One, utilize that commute to work. Whether you're going to work or coming home, utilize that time for yourself. If you're going to work, utilize that morning commute to prep yourself for the day. Coming home from work, utilize that time to decompress and relax. 2, if you work from home, when you clock out from work, get out the house. Don't sit around the house and just clock out and go lay on the couch or lay in the bed and whatnot and mope around. Nope, get out, whether it's going to the park, store, whatever. Get out the house and get and have that de-stress time. Whether it's 20, 30 minutes, have that de-stress time to separate yourself, literally separate and disconnect yourself from the work life. And then second on the 2, make sure when you're working from home that you actually have a separation. So when you're getting up, clocking in, going to your home office and clocking in to work, make sure, hey, you wake up early. Don't wake up if you got to be to work at 9 o'clock. Don't wake up at 8:45 and then boom, clock on in. No, wake up at like 8 o'clock or 8:30, like you're going to work. Do your morning routine, cook breakfast, whatever. Do a quick jog. Get yourself prepared to go to work, and then boom. And then 3, on the weekends, make sure you have that balance. On the weekends, it's your time. That means you're not stuck answering any emails, paying attention to any work-related things. It's only you, your other half, or whatever it is that you do on the weekends. Focus on that. And then that way, you can have that healthy balance. And as a bonus, make sure that you turn off all work devices. And I mean that by saying, make sure you turn off that work phone. Don't check the emails. Don't check the group chat at work. Turn it off. Do not disturb it. Because at the end of the day, once you're off work, that's your day. When you clock out, that's it. No more working. Okay? Because you're not getting paid for it. Simple as that. Now, what are your work-life balance routines? How do you balance work and life? Let me know in the comments below because I'm interested and curious, very curious, to know how you guys balance your work-life balance between work, home life, families, whatever. Let me know in the comments how you handle that work-life balance, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Later.